rate stable. Pressure within range.
Tank sealed. Line ready?
Before freezing begins, every mold must be perfectly clean.
Any residue, any particle, would become trapped forever inside the ice.
The molds are aligned with millimeter precision. Purified water enters slowly, without turbulence. Speed is the enemy of clarity. Sensors verify volume, temperature, and purity in real time. Once filled, the molds begin their journey into the cold. Temperature drops gradually, never suddenly.
This control prevents cracks, stress, and cloudiness.
Thousands of blocks begin freezing at the same moment. From here on, time becomes the most important ingredient. The transformation has begun. Inside the freezing hall, temperature is lowered with absolute control. Powerful compressors feed the system with constant cold energy. Cold does not rush in. It advances slowly. Freezing begins at a single controlled boundary. As ice forms, impurities are pushed away from the crystal front. This directional freezing is the secret to transparency. Hour by hour, the crystal structure grows. Temperature sensors monitor every stage of the process. Any sudden change would fracture the ice. Thousands of blocks freeze together, but each remains isolated. Airflow is engineered to be uniform and gentle.
Even the smallest vibration is eliminated.
For hours, nothing appears to change. Inside, the transformation is nearly complete. The final phase approaches. Soon, the ice will be released. When freezing ends, release must be immediate and precise. The molds are warmed only at the surface. This thin boundary allows the ice to separate cleanly. Gravity does the rest. Each block weighs tens of kilograms. Human hands guide, but machines carry the load. Every surface reveals the success of the freeze. Blocks are inspected immediately. Defects are rare, but never ignored. Approved blocks move forward without pause. Old must be maintained at every second. Timing here determines the ice's final clarity. The process repeats, block after block. Each release marks the end of one cycle and the beginning of the next stage. Raw blocks are now ready to be shaped. Raw ice blocks enter the cutting line. Each block must be shaped to exact dimensions.
Industrial saws do not rush.
They cut with steady force. Excess material is removed first. Final cuts define the product. Edges are sharpened, not chipped.
Machines repeat the motion hundreds of times per hour. Water continuously cools and cleans the blades.
Every cut is visually inspected. Imperfect blocks are redirected instantly. Approved blocks continue forward without stopping. Surface finishing removes any remaining frost. The blocks are now uniform in size and clarity.
The sound of cutting becomes constant.
This line never stops. Finished blocks move toward storage. Their journey is only halfway complete. After cutting, the ice must rest. Temperature here is lower, but perfectly stable. Automated vehicles handle all movement. Human contact is minimized. Inside the blocks, internal stresses slowly equalize. Air circulates gently, never directly. This prevents surface frosting.
Thousands of blocks wait in silence.
Sensors watch continuously. Any fluctuation would be corrected instantly. This stage takes time. Clarity improves even after freezing ends.
Storage positions are logged automatically.
Nothing is moved without record. When neater, the blocks are released. Cold is preserved during every movement. The final steps approach. Soon, they will leave the factory. Before leaving the factory, the ice must be protected. Packaging begins immediately after storage. Automated arms handle each block with care. Direct contact is minimized to preserve clarity. Protective wrapping forms a barrier against heat. Seams are sealed instantly. Each package is checked for integrity. Labels carry traceability data.
Time, batch, and destination are recorded.
Packaged blocks are grouped for transport. Straps secure them against movement. Thermal covers add a final layer of defense.
Cold must never be broken.
From here, the journey accelerates. Every second still matters. The ice is ready to leave the factory. Distribution begins the moment the ice leaves cold storage. Every dock is temperature controlled. Loading is synchronized to prevent exposure. Trucks are pre-cooled hours in advance. Temperature sensors follow the cargo continuously.
If conditions change, alerts trigger instantly.
Once sealed, the load does not open again. Routes are optimized for speed and stability. The cold chain extends far beyond the factory walls. Destinations range from bars to hospitals. Every stop is logged and verified. Unloading mirrors the precision of loading. Cold integrity is confirmed one final time. Only then is the ice released to the customer. The factory's work is almost complete. One final chapter remains.
clarity becomes part of the experience.
Bartenders shape it one last time.
The same principles still apply.
Clean surfaces. Calm movement.
Even melting is controlled.
In medicine, clarity means safety.
In seafood markets, it preserves freshness.
In events, it disappears into the background.
Few people think about where it came from.
But every block carries a hidden journey.
From machines.
To moments of calm. The work disappears, but the result remains.
Perfect clarity is never accidental.
It is engineered. What looks simple is anything but. Clarity demands control at every step. From water to crystal. From chaos to order.
Every variable accounted for.
Every second measured. Machines fall silent. The result remains. The factory resets. The cycle will repeat. But no two blocks are ever the same. Perfection exists only for a moment.
Then it returns to water.
Leaving only the memory of precision.
Inside a modern industrial ice factory,